Good evening, you're now with me and Gui for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. Several key roads in Kuching City will close from 4 p.m. on August 12 for the 2025 Kuching Street Parade. The Ministry of Higher Education stresses a zero-tolerance policy on bullying and violence in all institutions, with full transparency and investigations. On global updates, 5 Al Jazeera journalists killed in Gaza were laid to rest, sparking global protests and widespread condemnation. Sixteen roads in Kuching City will be closed temporarily starting from August 12 to the 16th for the 2025 Kuching Street Parade. Roads from Jalan Padungan, including several main roads in the city, to the traffic lights near the Radio Television Malaysia RTM building will be closed this Saturday as early as 4 p.m. Theme Parade of Lights. A total of 54 contingents from various government and private agencies, as well as NGOs, will be taking part in the annual parade. The parade is expected to begin at 7 p.m. and will be officiated by the Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Tinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg. To further ease traffic, the Darul Hana Bridge and the parking lot near the Sarawak Legislative Assembly complex will also be open to the public on the day of the event. Kuching District Enforcement Inspector for the Investigation and Traffic Enforcement Division, ASP Jekeng Nyadai, said Jalan Tun Abang Haji Openg will be closed on the 12th of August for the rehearsal.
So, bagi memastikan rencana acara, raptai akan diadakan pada 12 Ogos 2025 Selasa, melibatkan penutupan Jalan Tun Abang Haji Openg bermula pukul 7 malam sampai selesai. Yang kedua, 13 hingga 14 Ogos 2025, Rabu dan Kamis, melibatkan penutupan Jalan Tun Abang Haji Openg, Jalan Membazar, Jalan Wayang, Jalan Temper, Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, dan ianya akan bermula pada pukul 6 petang sehingga selesai.
Sarawak is keeping the door wide open to strategic partnerships around the globe, embracing every chance to tap into fresh ideas, cutting-edge technologies and game-changing innovations. That's according to Premier Datuk Tinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, who said the state is eager to learn and adapt, taking cues from Korean experts on hydrogen, smart grids, digital energy systems and turning clean technology into real-world solutions.
In line with PCDS 2030, there is indeed a potential opportunity for a strategic partnership in renewable technology with our Korean stakeholders, which will deliver value in various forms. Number one, technology transfer in frontier sectors like hydrogen fuel cells, grid automation, and carbon capture. Secondly, joint ventures and investment facilitation, opening doors for industrial collaboration and local supply chain development. Number three, capacity building through joint R&D, skills training, and professional exchange. And number four, pilots and demonstrators to de-risk innovation and prepare for full-scale deployment.
In a speech delivered by Sarawak Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni at SAFE 2025, the Sustainable and Valuable Energy Conference, Abang Johari said conferences like these aren't just proof of Sarawak's commitment to clean energy and the green economy. They are a powerful platform for collaboration and in-depth discussions across key industries, delivering benefits for Sarawak and the nation as a whole.
Renewable energy delivers jobs, attracts investment, enhances energy security and reduces exposure to volatile fuel prices. It empowers nations to chart their own energy futures.
The state government is zeroing in on foreign direct investment, targeting hydrogen, renewable energy and the carbon market. All are aimed at boosting Sarawak's profile as a go-to destination for sustainable investment. The Works Ministry is requesting additional funding in the upcoming budget to boost road repair and maintenance efforts nationwide. Its Minister, Datuk Seri Alexander Nantalingki, said the previous allocation was insufficient to meet current needs, especially in restoring damaged roads.
Memang kita dah buat kajian dan sebagainya, dan kita tahulah kita memerlukan jauh lebih daripada yang kita selalu dapat setiap tahun bajet ni. Memang kami mengharapkan peruntukan untuk baik pulih dan baiki jalan, dalam arti kata penyelenggaraan jalan dah, dalam persatuan dah. Bukan hanya jalan persatuan, jalan-jalan di seluruh negara lah, supaya diberi perhatian serius dan diberi peruntukan yang lebih supaya kita dapat mempertingkatkan usaha kita dalam memulihkan keadaan jalan yang sudah rosak dan rusak.
At the same time, he emphasised the ministry's commitment to supporting contractors in the G1 to G4 categories who have been affected by the rising cost of building materials.
Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim announced that the multiple entry visa MEV facility for Bangladeshi workers starts today. He said the initiative aims to make it easier for workers to visit their families while ensuring their safety and security while working in Malaysia. Under this facility, Anwar added that foreign workers holding a valid temporary employment visa pass (PLKS) and single entry visa (SEV) for the current year are not required to submit a separate application for the MEV.
And we have therefore placed Bangladesh as an important partner because your workers have been instrumental too in working together and contributing to our development. That is why I think the Foreign Minister, the Home Affairs Minister with the Human Resources Minister have agreed on this multiple entry visa facility, mainly to assist so that workers can go and meet their families and feel secure in their jobs.
After holding a press conference with Bangladesh's Chief Advisor, Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus today, Anwar said that the proposals made by the Chief Advisor will be prioritized, especially in assisting foreign workers who are stranded in the country. Meanwhile, Muhammad praised the hospitality of Malaysians toward foreign workers, highlighting that the opportunities provided in Malaysia have significantly improved the living standards of their families back home.
And we hope this door will remain open and continue to become wider so that we can host many other young people to come and work in Malaysia.
The Ministry of Higher Education is stressing its zero-tolerance policy for any form of bullying or violence in both public and private higher education institutions. Its Minister, Sri Zambri Abdul Qadir, said his ministry will work hand-in-hand with the authorities, vowing every investigation will be handled with full transparency and professionalism.
KPT juga ingin menyatakan komitmen untuk memastikan keselamatan dan kesejahteraan pelajar di kampus sentiasa terpelihara. Oleh itu, di samping meneliti kaedah dan amalan terbaik serta mengkaji semula dasar sedia ada untuk menambah baik prosedur serta mekanisme bagi menangani isu disiplin pelajar khususnya gejala buli dengan lebih cekap, KPT telah mengambil beberapa langkah untuk mengatasi gejala ini serta mempertingkatkan keselamatan dan kesejahteraan pelajar di semua universiti awam secara menyeluruh seperti berikut. Pertama, penerapan budaya zero tolerance dengan izin terhadap buli. Kedua, mekanisme sistem pelaporan kes buli. Ketiga, penambahbaikan sistem keselamatan kampus melalui pemasangan CCTV yang lebih meluas. Keempat, pelaksanaan program kesedaran dan pendidikan buli. Kelima, penekanan terhadap pembinaan saksiah, etika dan latihan kepimpinan bagi menyokong kemenjadian mahasiswa yang lebih bersifat positif. Keenam, Standard Operating Procedure atau SOP dan pembangunan garis panduan pengurusan salah laku buli.
According to Zamburi, students in public universities found guilty of bullying will be met with disciplinary action under the Uniform Regulation enforced in 2024. The penalties include warnings, community service, fines up to 500 ringgit, campus bans, suspension of studies, or expulsion from the university. For the record, a total of 31 bullying cases were reported across 8 public universities, involving both physical and cyber incidents from 2014 to 2025. These cases are attributed to social, psychological, campus environmental factors, the influence of social media, and a lack of parental supervision. Palestinians today laid to rest 5 Al Jazeera journalists killed by Israel in Gaza, as protests and condemnations erupted across the globe, from London and Berlin to Tunis and Ramallah, denouncing the targeted attack. The European Union, China, and even Israel's close ally Germany are speaking out against the killings, while the United Nations is calling it a serious violation of international humanitarian law.
Well-known 28-year-old Al Jazeera correspondent Anas al-Sharif and 5 other journalists killed in the Israeli strike were laid to rest on Monday. Al Jazeera calls the attack a desperate attempt to silence voices exposing the Israeli occupation and described Sharif as one of Gaza's bravest journalists. The Press Freedom Organization Reporters Without Borders (RSF) denounces the claimed assassination by the Israeli army, who accused Anas of being a Hamas terrorist.
Alors, de notre point de vue, du point de vue de RSF, c'est une tactique que l'on a déjà connue, notamment l'été dernier, qui consiste en effet à parler de preuves qui, par ailleurs, ne sont absolument pas communiquées, partagées, et qui font l'objet, encore une fois, d'une excuse, d'une justification pour un assassinat ciblé. De nouveau, on est à plus de 200 journalistes tués depuis le 7 octobre 2023 dans la bande de Gaza. Ça n'est pas un hasard, ça fait partie d'une stratégie de l'armée israélienne pour opérer un blackout quasi complet de l'information.
Meanwhile, media advocacy group, the Committee to Protect Journalists, CPJ, says the Israeli strike on journalists is a war crime.
We absolutely see a pattern with Israel's attacks on journalists in Gaza. In fact, this predates the current war. We've seen a pattern in which Israel kills journalists, subsequently accuses them of being terrorists, provides no credible evidence. We've seen a pattern of total impunity. Those deaths are not properly investigated, and no one has ever been held accountable.
Reporters Without Borders says nearly 200 journalists have been killed in the war. Israel prevents international reporters from entering Gaza, except on occasionally tightly controlled trips with the military.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Handy Gui. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.